Mm.
Hi, good afternoon, Nina. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, good. I'm glad you're good today. And thank you for coming today. Today's session, I just want to kind of get to know you better and see how I can support you in this journey with our upcoming sessions. Okay. So I'm just gonna
Yes.
ask you some few questions about yourself and kind of like our last session. We just went over our consent form, and remember I was telling you that we might talk about things that you might not want to talk about. It makes you feel uncomfortable, and I said that we can just move forward. We can talk about it later in our later sessions. We can go a little bit deeper into that. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Like how old you are, where you're from, what do you
Um,
identify as, your pronouns, and how many people
um,
are in your household?
yeah. My name's Mina and I'm 31 years old. Um, I was born in Detroit, Michigan, but I moved to Arizona when I was like 16. Um, and I've been living here, but I moved without my family. I just came down here as a 16-year-old and I've been on my own for most of the time until I got married 6 years ago to a really great guy. His name is Todd, and we have two kids, a 5-year-old and a 1-year-old. Our 5-year-old's name is Tawny, and our 1-year-old is Francine. And what else did you want me to say?
Just anything that you wanna share with me, like what's your pronouns and what do you identify as?
Oh, yeah. So I'm African American, and I use the pronouns she, her. I'm a I'm a woman. So, um yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that. I appreciate you, kind of sharing a little bit about yourself. Okay, and then are you and your husband working currently?
Um so my husband works. He works at UPS. He works nights at UPS, and we got two young kids and daycare costs a fortune, so I'm a stay-at-home mom. I take care of our kids. And then like he's there during the day, but he's tired, so he has to sleep. But he gets up and helps me sometimes with the kids. But I stay at home with them right now.
Okay, and how is that working out for you too, as far as like your responsibilities and your roles in your household? Is it working for you? Is it stressful?
Uh, ah, one income home is never easy. Like, we make it work, but it is, I mean, we've only got one car and it is like about to die. And but that's if I were working, I wouldn't make enough to cover daycare. So like, why did we have kids? We had kids so that we could raise them and be around them, right? So we make it work. Um, and he's a good guy and he works really hard. And he makes enough for us to survive. So I can't complain.
Okay. Well, it sounds like it's working out for you too, and you're recognizing the cost of daycare. But do you think some of those responsibilities on you could be a little bit like a lot, because I know you kind of mentioned that he sleeps during the day and you have to take care of your two children sometimes.
Yeah,
Do
he's
you have any like sometimes where you're so stressed that you need you feel like how you were before as far as like coping with stress? Or do you have any strategies or
um
techniques?
I think I've gotten a lot better because like I've learned a lot from like the internet and stuff. And I'm not 16 anymore. I'm 31, so I've learned a lot in my life, but I'm a lot better off. Like I used to freak out about things, but that's not I haven't done that since before the kids were born. Like when the kids were born, like you just knuckle down and you have something to live for, so you have to get your act together, you know? And that's what I did. I pulled myself together, but am I perfect? No. No, but I'm a lot better off than I was.
Okay. Well, that's kind of good that you kind of recognize, that you're being responsible and you want to really take care of your, children. Is that what I'm hearing you right?
Yeah, they mean everything to me. I
Okay.
want to be I want to be a good mom, and I know I'm not perfect. So, that's part of the reason why I'm here. I want to be patient and calm with them, but you know, I I can't give them what I didn't have in my home growing up, so that's why I'm here.
Okay. And we can talk a little bit more about, your childhood, because it seems like um, there's something there that's kind of making you feel like you want to do better for your, children. And, as you mentioned, that you don't want it how you were growing up. So um, we'll go a little bit more into that. Is there like when you're dealing with, stress, do you have like what do you do when you're in a stressful situation?
Well, like I said, I used to freak out, but I mean, I would like when I would lose it and I would like freak out on people, and I don't do that anymore, but it's hard to stay calm when you have two young kids, throwing tantrums or whatever. It's hard to like stay calm in the moment. So I wouldn't say I do fantastic, but I'm doing a lot better than I was.
Okay. Well, sounds like maybe we can, did you want to work on something, as far as like one of that as your kind of goals in this session?
Yeah, that's probably my biggest goal. My biggest goal is like I want to be a better mom to my kids. And
Yeah.
so like I don't want them growing up with the junk that I grew up with. So I want to be a better mom to them. And I've come to the point where I can't be a better mom on my own. I need some help.
Okay. Okay. Well, that sounds good. Can you tell me about, do you have any more like challenging things that you want to talk about today?
Um, so yeah, the guy who referred me over here, my head doctor, he said I have borderline personality disorder. And like I looked it up online, and you can find everything. Like WebMD will tell you all sorts of things based on symptoms and stuff. You could be dying or you could have the flu. Like you never know. But so I don't know what to trust, but like I don't know what that means, and I don't know what I can do about it. So can you help me? Because
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it's something where it's the unknown, right? It can be scary, Um, it sounds like it's kind of stressing you out at the same time, and this could be a challenging, you know, um, situation that you're diagnosed with something that you don't really know about. So, um, yeah, but we can definitely, you know, put that down as one of your goals that you want to work on in your future sessions. We can really work on that, kind of maybe give you some more information about your diagnosis, and maybe that can kind of like alleviate or um, give you um, some more information about it so you're having a better understanding about it. Does that sound good to you?
yeah, yeah, it does.